Sometimes you feel very tired, but you cannot explain why. It is not only your body that feels tired. It is also your mind. You sleep at night, but in the morning, you still feel heavy. Your eyes open, but your energy does not come back. You sit on your bed and think, why do I feel like this? But you do not have an answer. This kind of tired is quiet. It does not shout. It does not come suddenly. It grows slowly day by day. At first, you do not notice it. You just feel a little low. You feel a little less happy. You feel a little slower. But you still keep going. You wake up, go to work or school, talk to people, and do your tasks. On the outside, everything looks normal. People see you and think you are okay. You smile. You say simple words. You do what you need to do. But inside, you feel different. You feel like you are carrying something heavy, but you cannot see it. It is not in your hands. It is not on your back. It is inside your chest and your head. And because you cannot see it, it is hard to explain it. When someone asks you, "Are you okay?" you stop for a moment. You want to answer honestly. You want to say, "I feel very tired inside." But then you feel it is too hard to explain. There are too many small feelings. There are too many thoughts. So you choose the easy answer. You say, "I'm fine." You say it again and again. "I'm fine. I'm okay. Just a little tired." These words are simple. They are fast. They need less energy, but they are not the full truth. This tired feeling is not like the tired you feel after exercise. When you run or work hard, your body feels tired, but you understand why. You can rest, sleep, and feel better. This tired is different. You rest, but it stays. You sleep, but it does not go away. Sometimes you sit in a quiet place, but your mind is not quiet. Your thoughts keep moving. You think about things you need to do. You think about things you did before. You think about problems. You think about people. Your mind does not stop. Even when you want to relax, you cannot fully relax. There's always something in your head. And after many days like this, your mind becomes very tired. You may also feel tired because you try to be strong all the time. You want to be a good person. You want to help others. You do not want to say no. When someone needs you, you say yes, even when you're already tired. At first, it feels good. You feel useful. You feel kind. But slowly, your energy goes down. You give more than you have. You do not take enough time for yourself. And one day you feel empty. You may also try to be perfect. You want to do everything right. You think a lot before you speak. You worry about what others think. You check your work many times. You do not want to make mistakes. This makes your mind very busy. It works all the time. It does not rest. And when your mind works too much, it becomes tired. There are also times when you keep your feelings inside. Maybe you feel sad, but you do not say it. Maybe you feel angry, but you hide it. Maybe you feel stressed, but you act calm. You think, "It's okay. I can handle it." You think, "I should not complain." So you keep everything inside. But feelings do not disappear. They stay. They grow. And they become heavy. After some time, this weight becomes too much. You feel tired, but you do not know exactly why. It is not one big problem. It is many small things together. This is why it is hard to explain. If someone asks, "Why are you tired?" what can you say? You cannot tell one simple story. You cannot give one clear reason. so you stay quiet. There are days when even small things feel big. You look at your phone and you see messages. You know you should reply, but you feel no energy. You think, I will reply later. But later comes, and you still feel tired. You want to do your tasks. You want to be productive. But your body feels slow. Your mind feels slow. You start something, then stop. You sit and look at nothing. Time passes, but you do not feel better. This can make you feel guilty. You may think, I am lazy. You may think, I am not good enough. You remember a time when you had more energy. You compare yourself to that time. But this is not about being lazy. This is about being tired in a deep way. It is about your mind and your emotions. Sometimes you also lose interest in things you liked before. Music does not feel special. Movies feel long. Talking feels like work. Even fun things do not feel fun. This can make you feel confused. You ask yourself, why do I not enjoy anything? But the answer is not simple. It is because your energy is low. When your energy is low, even good things feel heavy. You may also want to be alone more. Not because you do not like people, but because being with people needs energy. Talking needs energy. Listening needs energy. Smiling needs energy. So you choose to stay quiet. You choose to stay in your own space. This feels safer. This feels easier. At the same time, you may want someone to understand you. You want someone to see your tiredness, but you do not want to explain. This feeling is confusing. You want help, but asking for help feels like another task, another thing you need to do, and you are already tired. When you feel like this, it is important to be kind to yourself. You do not need to push yourself too hard. You do not need to be strong all the time. You can start with very small things. You can sit quietly and take a deep breath. You can drink a glass of water. You can look outside the window. You can take a short walk. These small actions may not fix everything, but they help a little. And sometimes a little is enough for that moment. You can also try to use simple words. You do not need to explain everything. You can say, I feel tired. You can say, I need some rest. That is enough. The right people will not ask for a perfect explanation. They will understand simple words. They will stay with you, even in silence. Another important thing is to listen to yourself. Your tiredness is a message. It is your body and your mind saying, please slow down. It is saying, I need care. If you keep going without rest, the tiredness will grow. But if you stop and listen, you can start to feel a little better. Rest is not a bad thing. It is not a waste of time. It is something you need. Just like you need food and sleep, you also need mental rest. Some days will still be hard. You may still wake up and feel tired. You may still not have the words to explain your feelings. That is okay. Change takes time. Feeling better takes time. You do not need to hurry. One day, you may notice something small. You may wake up and feel a little lighter. You may smile and feel it is real. You may reply to a message without thinking too much. These are small changes, but they are important. They show that you are moving forward. And maybe one day, when someone asks, "Are you okay?" you can answer in a more real way. Not a long explanation, just a simple truth. You can say, "I was very tired, but I am trying to feel better." Until that day comes, it is okay if you are too exhausted to explain your exhaustion. You do not need perfect words. You do not need a long story. Your feelings are real, even when you are silent. Your tiredness is real, even when others cannot see it. And you are still moving forward, even when it feels slow.